Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. We got to address the elephant in the room. Okay, y'all? I am one that my subscribers, especially my day ones, twos, and threes, they know how I've been feeling about this whole election stuff and everything else, okay? Because to be honest with you, in the beginning, I was saying neither one of the candidates were up to par. We didn't have a really good, selection to choose from in the first place. It was either Biden, and if Biden would have stayed in the office, we would have been pushed out of our own country by people from other countries. Okay, y'all? If Kamala would have been got elected, she would have messed things up too, because she's all over the place, okay? And she thought that being popular was, the thing to be, instead of being a leader. So I didn't see her as somebody to pick, okay? And Trump, even though people picked him before, and some people said he did good and some people said he did bad, it was a toss up either way it went, okay, y'all? I thought that things were going to be different. It doesn't make sense to come down soon as Trump get in office. All of these people is starting to get charged for this and that and that and this. So we thought, well, okay, he cleaning the swamp, he draining the swamp. Okay, look at all these celebrities that's going down that has been a thorn in people's seekers ever since they start making money. The hood got worse. A lot of these celebrities, a lot of these, rappers and stuff like that, they made the hood worse because they bombarded the hood in the areas with more street pharmacy stuff. The more they went on tour and made money, they would go and they drop off more street pharmacy stuff in the hood. The more they went on tour and made money, they would go and drop off weapons. The more that they want to run things, they would call the shots and they would get people taken out. And we thought for once we were going to get some justice for some of the things that's going on right now. Now, there are news reports coming out everywhere, and I've been hearing whispers. And man, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I literally, people that have been, supporting me for a long time, they kind of, some people, backed off. Family members started having issues with each other because of the election stuff. Like, households got broken up because of the election stuff. People were really standing up for Trump, thinking that he was better than Kamala. Okay, I know I had to deal with it my own self because there's people in my own household that voted for Kamala and I voted for Trump. Okay, y'all, this is how it went in so many households because they thought that they were making the right choice. And as you should, you have your own mind. You think what you one way or the other. But what difference does it make if Kamala got in office and these people never even got charged, or if they get charged now with Trump in office and he turned around and let them out? Now, I understand certain celebrities, it seemed like they got a foot on their neck. Some celebrities got, really bad habits like NBA Youngboy and stuff like that. People like Kodak Black that, certain people pardon and stuff like that. I understand because, when you leave the hood and then you get dropped all this money in your lap, a lot of these people, they can't handle having all this money and they mess their own self up by getting wasted. So I understand why he helped certain people. I even understand why Trump would try to help Larry Hoover. He been in there over 50 years, y'all. 50 years this man has been in there. Okay? So I understand him helping him. But I don't understand why he would even think of helping Diddy after so many years of this monster doing people like a dog. Okay? His artists he signed, he stole from them. He stole from them. Okay, y'all? This is what Diddy did. Bodies came up missing. Whether you have the proof on it or not, everybody got common sense. Okay, y'all? And we know that every time people got into it with him or he didn't like a certain people, they got blackballed in the industry. This is no way to live. This is no way to go forward with trying to make, America or whatever a better place. And, I've been trying to wait on the tariff stuff to see if it was going to help because he just got in office the beginning of this year. So you're just trying to give people the benefit of doubt of things getting better. Now, I do see they still loading up all of these migrants, getting them up out of here. They just did a really huge bust, too, with the migrants and stuff. They've been hitting them up, going underground, getting them up out of here, okay? But it's also people that's been here for a while, and they have contributed to the country. If you're going to get out people, you should get out the people that, the first ones that you should get out is the main ones that's causing problems, disrespecting the police, disrespecting people that been in neighborhoods for the longest and stuff, and they coming in there trying to, street association them up out of their own neighborhoods. Now, I would see you starting off with them first. For the people that got jobs and they holding down businesses and been here for a while, I don't see these people getting harassed. I don't. Okay? But, it is what it is. When it comes to the migration stuff, if you're gonna come over here legally, and you don't have no problems with getting kicked out, okay? And I just look at it as that. Do things by the books, and you won't have to worry about going out to a parade or stuff or whatever, because they've been canceling, and a lot of people been laughing about it, how they've been canceling, the Hispanic parades and all of this stuff. A lot of people have been laughing about it, but it's so many people that go to those parades that's been here contributing to the their communities, the country. So it's a win-lose situation when it comes to that, because they're looking for the ones that just came here illegally and stroll right up in here, swim, whatever, rode on the top of the trains, whatever it is that they got on here to get over here. So these are the ones that people were mainly concerned about, because these are the ones that they pushed in front of the lines for people that were, in line to get housing vouchers and stuff like that. They have been waiting for years. And how in the world did Biden make, everybody else been waiting for 10, 20 years, and then some migrants come over here and they just get here and they get pushed in front of all of these people, and y'all, people was calling these people places and saying, did anything open yet? No, the waiting list is this long, that long. But then these people come in when Biden in office and they push them through. This is why people was feeling the way they were feeling about this. But now, after having an historical election, and this man getting voted in here by everybody stood up to get Trump in this office, because they were not because he was the so grand, but because they felt that what we just went through the last 4 years, he couldn't do no worse than that. This is how people felt. Like they didn't want to go through another 4 years of Kamala doing the same thing, of her running around here with Nasty Red and all of these other people and acting as if they holier than thou, and that they don't do no wrong and they can get away with everything. And people like, Jay-Z and Beyonce and them can do whatever they want and they can keep getting away with it. We thought that putting Trump in that position was going to change. And it's looking like now that it looked like we might have made a mistake, y'all. Okay? And I'm going to be the first one to say something. This is crazy. And I still don't feel like we made a bigger mistake than putting Kamala in there. But at the same time, if Trump even considers, and this is what they're saying, and this is what he said out of his own mouth, that he would consider pardoning Diddy, then I don't see why that when the people that they were picking for the jury, somebody said that they asked him or whatever a question, and he said that he think that Diddy can pay his way out of this. I don't see why they would kick him off the jury when that was true. Because it seems like the more money that you have, you can pay your way out of trouble, which means you can do what you want. And you can get away with it. This man has done what he has wanted for over 27, 30 years now. He have dogged everybody that have came in his path. And for Trump to even consider wanting to let him out or pardon him, this is a slap in the face to everybody that voted for him. And I'm going to just be completely honest with this, y'all. I have so many emails and messages of people sending me talking about Trump is considering pardoning Diddy. If he does that, I'm going to just put it out there. F Trump. Okay, y'all? Because this don't make any sense. This don't make no sense in the world. This is what is being posted right now, y'all. Trump doesn't rule out pardoning for Diddy if convicted of mingle tingle traffic to the king. This guy is a cancer. I'm going to just put it out there to the community. And like I said, the majority of the people that Diddy hurt were people of color. These are the people that Diddy really, really dogged. Okay, y'all? These are the people that he did in. And for these people to come together and try to get Trump in there so somebody can take over and make a difference, and you come in there and now this man trial haven't even finished yet, and you are already talking about pardoning him? Are you serious, Trump? For real, for real. This is crazy. It goes on to say that President Trump shockingly said Friday that he would be open to pardoning P. Diddy, currently on trial in Manhattan for alleged mingle tingle trafficking and traffic to the king and other crimes, including possibility the demise of his own baby mama. Okay? Not just his baby mama. People that tried to date his baby mama has came up missing when it came to this Diddy stuff. There is a whole tape out here that the world didn't see of Cassie being broke off in a hotel hallway. Foots, fists, everything. And this has been a pattern that this guy has been doing for years, doing to this child. Not only her, everybody around him, y'all. And I don't know if you all heard, but Prince's name has came up once again in this Diddy trial. Word on the street is Diddy threw a party, not Diddy, but Prince threw a party. And Cassie came to the party. And Diddy got mad when he found out that Cassie was at Diddy's house, at Prince's house. This is what is coming out in the news reports. Now, I'm not making this up, y'all. Okay? This is what they're saying. Diddy came to Prince's house. Now, that's some bold stuff for you to come to Prince's house. And Prince bodyguards stood up for Cassie, which other bodyguards should have did as well. I don't care how much money you're making, this and that and this. You don't sit back and watch somebody break somebody off because you're scared of what they're going to do to you. If you're security, you're supposed to be security for everybody. You're supposed to make sure. It's just like a dog. If a dog is in the room and any kind of commotion break out, they're going to bark. It doesn't matter who it is, because they don't like no confrontation going on around them. This has security guards to basically should be for any situation. But a lot of people that were around Diddy were yes men. Even his security. And they sit back and they watched and they be quiet while he dogged people out. He dogged people out. But Prince security didn't do that. Prince security stopped Diddy from putting their paws on Cassie. And I'm starting to think that could have been another reason why Prince was taken up out of here too. Number one, he got Jay-Z that he just signed to. They were working him from every angle. This is what it's starting to look like before Prince got taken up out of here. Prince had already got his rights back from the record label, so the record label didn't have no reason to come at Prince, because he had just got all his rights back. Everybody thought, oh, the record label took Prince out. It didn't make any sense. If he was they still had all the rights, then it would make sense. But due to the fact that they didn't, why would they take him out? Why, y'all? He started doing business with Jay-Z, and he gets taken out right away. And his girlfriend that he was living with, because she moved in Prince's house, she works for Jay-Z too. It's all starting to make sense now to probably what really happened to Prince. And then you got Cassie coming to Prince parties and altercations taking place that his security has to stop them from putting P. Diddy from... This is crazy. P. Diddy is so disrespectful on so many levels, even of the people that came before him. There's no way in the world that he should have disrespected. P. Diddy should have never came to Prince's house to put pause on Cassie at Prince's house. That's like going to Michael Jackson and beating somebody down house. Okay, y'all? Or going at Michael Jackson throw a party and you and your wife show up and you just disrespect his house by breaking your wife off in front of the guests and everything. Prince security wasn't having that. So you gotta wonder, is that another reason why Prince was taken out too? And then before they took him out, they made sure that either Jay-Z or P. Diddy had some type of deal with him so that they can get paid off of him. Because this is a pattern that has been going on for years. 4 years, y'all. This really messed me up this morning. When I can't, I've been hearing whispers. Like I told you, I've been hearing whispers about Trump. I have. But now, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You finna go out. You about to let your legacy go out. He could have went out with the best legacy there was. When the internet lit up yesterday or day before yesterday when he called himself helping Larry Hoover. And he didn't all the way help him, because if that was the case, why didn't he just go in and pardon him? Just like he did NBA Youngboy. Why didn't you go in and pardon Larry Hoover? If you're going to do something, do it all the way. It seemed like he just nitpicking and playing around right now. Okay, y'all? And playing with people's emotions or whatever. Because Trump literally could have went head on and pardoned Larry Hoover. But you want to just still have your name ringing out here. But you didn't really go in and pardon him. You just did a little something. But he still got to, fight other stuff. It doesn't make sense. But you want to let Diddy out? And he did things for years? Like, I don't get it, y'all. I am lost for words right now because I cannot understand how in the world could he even consider letting Diddy out. Diddy didn't just allegedly do stuff to older people. He did stuff to people that were underage. And if Trump is for that, that's the sad thing right there, y'all. That's sad. Now, I don't know if he thinking that he doing something big or he gaining brownie points or if it is about money. Okay? Is it about money? Because we all know that this whole Diddy situation is tied to other people with money, big money. So is Trump about fattening his pockets while he's elected right now? We know this ain't nothing new. A lot of presidents do it. Is it about that? Because this is literally a slap all up in our faces, y'all. For every single body that went to them polls and stood in line to vote him in office, and you turn around and you want to let some slum bucket like P. Diddy get out, you gotta be kidding me, y'all. You gotta be kidding me. Now they go on to say nobody's asked, but I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking Trump. 78-year-old Trump said during the Oval Office press conference with Elon Musk. Okay, y'all? This is what they said. Combs is 55 years old, was arrested in September, and has been held without bail on federal charges. First of all, I look at what's happening. This is what they're saying Trump said. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. Trump said, I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. But why? If they were talking before, he should have backed him even more if he was running for presidency. If you like him, why he's, I'm just saying, a nobody, why wouldn't you like him while he's a president? I'm just saying. He said, for what I read, I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements. This is what he said. Trump concluded, I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or not, I wouldn't have any, it wouldn't have any impact on me. This is what he's saying. The president has pardoned or commuted the prison sentences of an unusually large number of people since reclaiming power in January. After claiming he was mistreated by the legal system over the past 4 years. Now, I'm going to say this. He didn't say that it was certain that he would let him out, but the fact that he would think about it, it bugs me. The fact that he would even consider letting Diddy up out of there bugs the crap out of me, because I'm going to tell y'all, so, like I said before, so many people got into their family. People have lost their life. Y'all seen the news reports that was coming out after Trump won. People took out their daddy. The daddy passed away, and the daughter. It was a lot of weird news reports going out about people mad about voting Trump in there. And is this the reason why some people were trying to get him out of there? I'm just asking y'all. Because this right here was the ultimate, y'all. This right here is the ultimate letdown when it comes to this whole Trump stuff right now. Now, a lot, like I told y'all before, I've been getting so many messages about Trump, talking about the, tariffs. What do you think about this and that and this? And I said this. I said he just got in office. Give him a little time. Let's see if even some of the tariff stuff work. Because he might just get costs down. And I have been seeing this, y'all. I have been seeing, the egg prices and stuff like that. It's easing to back down. I start seeing cases of pops for 11 something that used to be 5 something. Those are even going back down. Prices are going back down. Believe it or not, there are changes being made on certain things. This is why I was saying give him a chance. Give him a chance. But I'm going to say this. If he even considers pardoning Diddy, yeah, this was a straight betrayer of everybody that voted for him. And if he let Diddy out, he might as well let everybody else off the hook that got their hands dirty. That got BLOOD on their hands as well. He might as well let them all out. And if he's not keeping up with everything that's going on as far as all of the bodies that they came up missing, all of the people that they got taken out and mysteriously or forced to take their own life because of dating one of Diddy's exes and all of this stuff, breaking into people's houses, setting fires, all of this stuff. If this is not enough for him to back off and let the judicial system do their job, and you turn around and reverse everything that they are doing, because it's a waste of time. This is a waste of money to go through these trials and stuff. It's a waste of these police's time when they go and arrest these people. And then you turn around and let them right back out every single time. This don't make no sense. Trump, get it together, because this is crazy. I thought that he were gonna, go out like he came in. Trump came in historical. Everybody was for Trump. Please, Trump, don't go out like Biden and them went out that office. They were kicked out that office. Okay? They were kicked out. Go out like you came in. Historical. Let it be that you made a difference for everybody. Not just the whites. Not just, the African Americans, not just, Hispanics, whatever. Let it be historical that everybody that voted for you, they don't feel bad about it. Let it be that way when you go up out of there. Don't continue to have it that every time we go out and vote for somebody, because yes, I get it, y'all. We only supposed to vote for God. I know that. But I couldn't go another 4 years, and I'm still voting for God. But I just couldn't go another 4 years, y'all, with this whole Biden administration stuff the way it was going. Just sitting there looking at the news at, all of these migrants coming over here and bullying people in their apartment buildings and all of this stuff. I couldn't take no more of that. There are street associations coming over here, bullying the street associations over here. We're supposed to clean it up. We're not supposed to make it worse. And we thought that you were the man to do it. And if you consider letting Diddy out, and I know you might think that, you going to get some brownie points, but it's more people that want to see Diddy in there than they want out. It's more people that want to see him stay there. That's the same color he is. And these people that want to see Diddy stay there, they also want to see his friends in there too. Because they have cleaned up his messes. So Trump, please get it together. Please go out historical like you came in there. Please make a difference. Please do the things you say you were going to do. There's so many other things to do than to worry about Diddy and his bull crap. The fact that this man will stand over Cassie and use her as a toilet, him and another man, that alone, you got a daughter, Trump. You got daughters, right? That alone should make you not want to pardon Diddy. For the simple fact that he would even do something like that. And then for them to say, she wanted it done to her. Think of your daughters. Think of your mother. Think of your aunties. Think of your sisters. Somebody doing that to them. That's somebody that got hooked on street pharmacy stuff that really can't make a decision one way or the other if they want you to do this to them or not. Because if she chooses not to get it done, he ain't going to do nothing but put paws on her, drag her down the hallway by her hair and all of this stuff. And stomp her down. Ain't no way in the world people voted for this. So please, Trump, get it together. If you haven't been keeping up, get you somebody that's going to keep up for you. So they can report back to you and let you know what's really going on. Why give somebody like Jaguar Wright an award for talking against these people when you are considering and letting them right back out? That makes no sense. And if this is not what you meant, clear it up. Because right now you're looking bad for everybody that came out there and voted for you. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.